LEGO designers are masters at creating incredible sets with fun, clever, and unexpected play features. Let's explore the most genius LEGO play features in sets. LEGO made a great decision to partner with Minecraft because many of these sets have really fun play features, but one is extra clever. One of my viewers named Flame Flare commented about the Minecraft Trading Post set from 2021. When you first walk into the trading post, the table is completely empty. However, as soon as you approach the counter, the wandering villager proudly displays his goods with a simple turn of a dial. But that's not all this set has going for it when it comes to fun features. If you look closely behind the skeleton, you can see a small TNT block, and you'll notice no wall. Well, if you flip the set around to look at it from the back, you'll see what happened. What's really cool is that the lever is red to help represent a line of redstone. Now, this reminds me of another set mentioned by a viewer named Harry, the Silver Mine Shootout from the Lone Ranger theme in 2013. This theme only gave us a total of 8 sets, and 2 of those were just promotional polybags. Even though many of these sets weren't exactly memorable, the Silver Mine Shootout remains a well-designed set that perfectly mixes display with play. Let me show you. The specific feature mentioned by Harry can be found on the front of the build. Look on the left and you might notice a small bit of red tucked in among all the brown. From this angle, it's a little hard to tell what exactly it is, but if you look on the right, you'll notice another bit of red, and this time there's no confusion. That's dynamite. Well, with just a push of a button, the dynamite goes off, clearing the path. Now, turning from the Old West to the sci-fi future, Life on Mars was a short-lived but impressive line that put out 24 sets over about a year. While most of these were incredibly small builds, we did get one of LEGO's most ambitious and out-of-the-world sets ever. Behold, the Aero Tube Hangar from 2001. This 706-piece set is certainly large, measuring about 19 inches long and 15 inches wide, or 48 by 38 centimeters. This is by far the largest set from the theme. I could talk about all of this set's unique colors, like its sand red pieces, but I'm talking about this build for one primary reason: the incredible air-powered transport tubes that give this set its name. Just pop one of your Martian minifigures into the hypersled, put it into the tube, and smash the pump to send your figures hurtling through the pneumatic tubes at lightning speed, at least in theory. From a creative standpoint, this is one of the best play features in any LEGO set. Unfortunately, the harsh reality is that the pump just never created enough force to shoot the sled all the way down. No matter how hard you hit it, you'd usually need to fish your figures out after a sudden technical malfunction. It's also worth pointing out that sadly, these tubes aren't large enough for standard minifigures, meaning that these unique parts just aren't that all useful for any other builds. I give LEGO an A+ for creativity, but an F for execution. However, I can't talk about Life on Mars without mentioning what might be the single coolest bit of LEGO memorabilia I've ever seen. When this theme launched in 2001, LEGO sent 300 Martian minifigures to the International Space Station for a week. These were then given away in a random lottery, and several are still floating around today. While it's not exactly a play feature, it is one of my favorite parts of LEGO history. Now, going from rapid transportation to rapid transformation, let's take a look at 2017's Batcave break-in set. There have been no fewer than 13 different sets that reference the Batcave, but this set has a secret detail that doesn't even appear in any of the official images or descriptions of the set. On the far right of the build, you can see a somewhat conspicuous platform that certainly seems out of place among all the other highly detailed sections. Well, it seems that the Penguin caught Batman a bit unprepared, as Bruce seems to be dressed for a party. Luckily, with just the turn of a dial, Bruce can complete his quick change and re-emerge ready to bring justice to Gotham's criminals. Now, jumping from DC to Marvel, there's a subtle play feature hiding in plain sight in this Marvel set, which was pointed out to me by LEGO Lord. As we all know, Doctor Strange's not-so-hidden lair is home to countless powerful artifacts, the most powerful of which being the Time Stone. Well, it seems that even the Sanctum isn't secure enough for an Infinity Stone, so the good doctor has it tucked away behind a secret portal. This portal can only be accessed by removing a small section of the wall at the back of the build, and is hardly the only secret to be found. One other small detail that I want to point out is this poster for the new Captain America exhibit at the Brixonian Museum. However, Doctor Strange isn't the only LEGO magician out there. You see, Harry Potter has been a staple of LEGO for more than 20 years now, and in that time we've gotten hundreds of incredible sets in every imaginable size, scale, and price. But there's one that was mentioned by James that's worth pointing out: For Privet Drive from 2020. This set has a handful of neat play features that'll be instantly recognizable to fans, while still just being fun for anyone to play with. For one, you can insert a few 2x1 letter tiles tiles into this slot on the outside of the house, and by rotating this piece, you can cause them to shoot out of the fireplace into the living room. Another fun feature can be found upstairs, where you can yank the bars of Harry's windows using Arthur Weasley's Flying Ford Anglia. Moving on, one of LEGO's most unique themes was Mixels. These $5 sets were super unique and just oozing with wacky features. I loved these characters. Seriously, whenever I first started making YouTube videos, they were almost all on LEGO Mixels until I reached about 3,000 subscribers. It's crazy to think that collectively we're a group of over 900,000 LEGO fans now, so go tap that subscribe button to join this community if you haven't already. Now, despite these being small sets, there are some fantastic play features here. For starters, Mixadel from Series 7 has a built-in catapult on his head that can launch bricks. Series 6's Vaka Waka can eat a lot and even hold an evil Nixel in its mouth or some minifigure pieces. And the glow keys from Series 3 all feature glow-in-the-dark eyes. I really hope that LEGO brings back Mixels someday. Let me know in the comments if you also want them to return. Next up, one of the most interesting city sets from 2017 is the Jungle Exploration Site for two different reasons. First of all, this is the only LEGO set that I know of which contains a plane crash site, which I'm sure is quite the discovery for this exploration crew. Does Boeing also make LEGO planes? Well, regardless, this set also has another very unique play feature. See this red knob on the back of the build? Well, when you push in this suspicious looking pin, the leopard is launched forward as if it was pouncing on the minifigure explorers. That's quite the surprise. Another unforgettable LEGO original line is Bionicle. These sets turned an entire generation of kids onto LEGO, and they remain many fans' most cherished sets to this day. One of the driving forces behind the success of Bionicle was its rather deep and compelling storyline that was often reflected in the sets. Without going into too much detail, there was a group known as the Bo-Rock who lived in underground hives. When LEGO released the Bo-Rock as sets, they did something a little different. Instead of using traditional cardboard boxes, they opted for a more durable and display-worthy plastic container. These containers were made out of a clear plastic, and the outer label could be easily peeled off to allow the package to serve as a storage or display stand. What's more is that the lids had a special clip that could hold each figure suspended in stasis until the time was right. While not exactly a play feature, it was certainly a very cool and thematic touch that made the set packaging actually useful. Sticking with LEGO original lines, the LEGO Movie sets are designed all around cramming in as many cool play features as possible. One of the most unique ones was mentioned by Tish Hawkeye and can be found in Sweet Mayhem's Sistar starship from the LEGO Movie 2. In the film, Mayhem fires stickers at her heroes in order to attempt to stop them, and this set recreates that. You see, this build comes with two unique sticker sheets, and while stickers aren't uncommon in LEGO sets, these are different because they aren't meant to be used on the finished build. These one-of-a-kind sticker sheets actually go inside the ship. These then feed out the back and can be ripped off and placed wherever you might like. Quite a unique play feature, and if you know of any other genius set play features, comment them below. Now, LEGO's most successful original line is undoubtedly Ninjago. With sets being released on a continuous basis since launching in 2011 and even getting its own movie, there's no end in sight. This theme has truly become synonymous with LEGO for many fans. And like Harry Potter, this theme has sets in every conceivable size, and every single one is designed with play in mind. Even the large modular buildings are jam-packed with play features, large and small. Going all the way back to Ninjago's first year in 2011, we got the Fire Temple. Despite being over 10 years old, this 1,174-piece LEGO set still looks fantastic to this day. This iconic temple was built specifically to house the Dragon's Sword of Fire, and any brave ninja who wants to claim its power is in for a startling surprise. As soon as you try to remove the sword from its base, the temple splits open, revealing the Guardian Fire Dragon who will shoot a ball of fire at you. This action is so smooth and happens so fast, it's just so much fun to do. I really like this play feature. It's extremely immersive. Now, City is LEGO's longest running theme, with its origins as LEGO Town, dating back to the 1950s. Over that time, this theme has always focused on being fun play sets, and every single set has some kind of fun play feature in it. One of the most unique ones, though, can be found in the 2019 Donut Shop opening. With 790 pieces and 10 minifigures, this set is a great addition to any LEGO City, but it's the titular donut shop that really stands out. First off, I just love the massive donut on top of the building. Made up of 4 of these very unique quarter arch pieces, it's a solid and hefty build that is surprisingly durable. And you see, that's a very good thing, because this set has something in store for any would-be robbers. If any criminal gets too close, this giant sign has a little trick up its sleeve. By pushing down on a small button, this donut can be sent flying off the roof to stop the robber in their tracks. Is this overkill? Maybe, but we can't allow anyone to rob the donut store. On the topic of launching things, the Vampire Hearse from the Monster Fighters theme is one of the coolest cars that LEGO has put out. Made out of 314 parts, this is half hot rod, half hearse, but this vehicle also has one slightly morbid play feature. Lord Vampire's coffin can be loaded into the back of the car with him inside of it before embarking on a long trip. In the event that anything happens along the way, Lord Vampire can't waste any time pulling over. Instead, the top of the car opens up and launches him at any would-be attackers. This guy really did think of everything, didn't he? Up next, the LEGO Star Wars Trade Federation MTT from 2007 is truly a thing of beauty with 1,330 pieces and a whopping 21 figures. But this set also has one of the coolest play features in a display set of this size. There are a ton of battle droids in this set, and most of them are curled up ready for deployment. And to get them into battle, all you have to do is rotate this gear and watch as the front of the transport opens up and all the droids are released from their storage space to turn the tide of the battle. This is super clever, but you see, one of my all-time favorite LEGO play features is in a completely different set that I talk about in this video. Click here right now to see it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more LEGO videos.